Are the Apple Watch 6, 2021, good? There are two watches from Apple, the Apple Watch 6, or Apple Watch Series 6 if you are all proper about it, and the Apple Watch SE. Even though Apple Watches are not compatible with Android phones, they remain to be some of the most popular smartwatches for connecting your iPhone with your wearable. The Apple Watch 6 follows the same design language as its predecessors, a square display molded elegantly into a rounded metal body. There is a wide variety of colors and designs available now, with the blue and red styles in particular, blending well with the more striking hues of the aluminum casing. OLED displays retain their bright and clear qualities. We did not notice any additional brightness outside, despite the claims of Apple, but the rich colors and good contrast ratios of the display made reading the screen very easy. Fitness Plus, a new service from Apple, allows wearers to interact with fitness workouts wherever they are, and any new Apple Watch comes with 3 free months of workouts to try out. We often found the battery life on the new Apple Watch to be far longer than the advertised 18 hours between charges, reaching usually around 28 to 30 hours before needing to reach for the cable. The Apple Watch 6's price will be $399, £379, $599 for the 40mm version, and $429, £409, $649 for the 44mm version, with GPS-only capabilities, without cellular capability. You will find the same rounded edges that blend into the screen, the digital crown that allows you to navigate the interface with a simple flick, and the power button below that serves as a launching pad. There's a heart rate monitor on the back of the watch that's been upgraded several times, and here it incorporates new features like the ECG monitor, in addition to checking your regular heart rate and alerting you if things change. Besides being 5ATM certified, Apple Watch 6 offers full protection against normal swimming down to a depth of 50 meters for 10 minutes. In terms of the Apple Watch 6 design, the biggest news is the new range of colors. In particular, we are drawn to the shade red. Gold, silver, graphite, space gray, and blue are also premium looking, and are in keeping with the well-made appearance of the Apple Watch. It is also lightweight, weighing only 36.5 grams, for the 44mm model, and you might forget you have it on most of the time. Due to OLED technology, the Apple Watch 6 display is a beautiful display. It is only the numbers, letters, and whatever's on the Apple Watch 6 screen that can be seen in the dark, as OLED technology provides striking contrast between black and white tones, making whatever is displayed look brilliant. There should be an option for just a dimly lit display of the time. We do not wish to see the whole display but only a small portion of the time that is not distracting. Let us begin by discussing one of the most important fitness and wellness features for the Watch 6, the blood oxygen monitor. The watch can be tested using the SpO2 test by sitting still for 15 seconds, or you can use the Apple Watch 6 test throughout the day. We did both and the results were remarkably similar and, for the most part, we were over the 95% threshold. The combination of an ECG and the ability to track your heart's regular output, however, makes the Watch 6 an attractive device to those with heart conditions. As a result of the new Apple Watch 6, you are able to monitor your overall health and close your move rings, the metric Apple uses to indicate how active you are. As well as running, additional fitness activities have been added to the growing list, including dancing and cooling down. As both your heart rate and these activities are being monitored by the watch, you get a true calorie burn, which helps you gauge how well you're doing if you're on a fitness challenge. Apple Watch fitness tracking is limited in other ways as well. We took the Watch 6, Watch SE, Watch 5 and Watch 4 out for a 15-mile run, and there are still some issues with the Watch 6. On other shorter runs, the distances were very similar, so it really just depends on the terrain and how well the GPS signal can be picked up. As well, there is a heart rate monitor on the rear. We have found that this on the wrist technology is not as accurate as wearing a chest strap, and on occasion, the Apple Watch 6 did not keep track of our heart rate when running. Although placing the watch higher on our arm improved accuracy, since the sensor can read the pulse more easily through the skin, it was uncomfortable and eventually fell forward. The battery life of Apple's watch has always been very short. Apple calls it all-day battery life, and pegs the Watch 6 to last 18 hours in general use. In addition, the S6 chipset in the Apple Watch 6 is, in fact, the most efficient Apple has ever used in a wearable device. In comparison with the Watch SE, the Watch 6 charges up in 75 minutes from 0%, whereas the Watch SE, equipped with the older S5 chip, took 100 minutes. Also, the charging block is no longer included in the box, but a charging cable is included. Our first interest in the new Apple Watch was sleep tracking, which was finally available on a wearable from Apple. This hand-washing feature was not created in response to the COVID-19 pandemic, however its inclusion within the Apple Watch 6 functions quite well as a reminder to wash your hands for 20 seconds while you do so. We will not overlook the translation ability of Siri, which, by the way, is remarkably sensitive on the Apple Watch 6, triggering far more often than it should, even when you are not talking to it. Our main choice has been to raise your wrist to talk to Siri, in which case you would not need to say "Hey Siri" or hold the button. Just raise your wrist and speak. It has, in some ways, with more Apple Watch applications available than ever. Nevertheless, the opening screen of the App Store on the watch leaves you feeling that there is not much to see.